So last time on the Fixer Upper, I started gutting the closet. I was just about to start the bedroom makeover. It's a little tricky because we have to move so many things around. And then just like that, spring came around and it's the perfect day today. We want to get things started for the outdoor season. Spring, summer is super busy for us. Steph has car season going on. So just before things pick up, we want to get everything we need to get done for the backyard. Backyard has a lot of maintenance. We started over the garden bed a couple years ago. Last year, I stained the deck. It needs another coat of stain already this year. Just as the season ended, I had things ready to go for a patio. And then it was winter. So I want to start this season off to full capacity so that we can actually use the outdoor space. We love to entertain, we love to barbecue. So having things nice and ready to go is great. We need to reset the backyard, finish a lot of things. Once I get those done, then I can get back to the closet. Since I have to order a bunch of things from the lumber store, our fences are coming down. We have to replace those, which is such a not fun project, but that's home life. We got lucky with such a big backyard, but with such a big backyard means there's a lot more to maintain. I'm excited. I'm excited to open up for the season. This deck was one of our first major projects, probably the first major project. It's now 4 years old. It looks good. We just need to refinish it and clean things up. Well, when we first started with this backyard, it was mostly grass. We live in a pie-shaped backyard, so it's really nice and big, very private. There was an interlocking circular paver right outside the drive-through garage, which was one of the selling factors to this house. And then there was one little step, concrete step into the house. So 2021, we broke everything up, took out all the interlocking, didn't have anywhere to put anything. That's number one. You do any sort of landscaping, you get a garbage bin rental or something. Garbage disposal was an afterthought for us. So we built this deck. It's a floating deck, so it didn't need permits, not attached to anything. This was the best thing to build. We've really enjoyed this deck, and it's time to stain it. I'm using an oil stain because I'm worried about water stains. A lot of water stains sit on the surface. I've seen too many decks where any sort of stain that sits on the surface just ends up peeling. So I'm going to be going the messy way and doing oil stain because I think this will actually save me headache and I can layer it easily without worrying about it peeling. I'm using this special spongy tool for our deck that's 16 by 20. It worked out pretty well, but it was a one-time use. It wore out quite quickly near the end of it. But I have to say, because of the little teeth or fangs at the end, it was able to hug each 2x4 or 1x4 very easily and run through every plank. I think 2022 was when Steph and a couple friends came and put down these pavers really quickly. They're still totally level right now, which is great. We've not edged them. I think that's the thing when it comes to tiling and paving is we've only ever thought of the field of tiles itself, and we've not thought through like, how are you gonna finish the ends of it? So these are rookie mistakes that we've learned. I'm waiting for a sale since once the weather gets colder, maybe landscaping supply will be cheaper and I can get some nice decorative stone to put around the edge of the pavers and the deck. I'm still like halfway covered of this deck. Not even a quarter of this deck is covered in decorative stone, and I still need like bags and bags more. So we did this cardboard trick last year. We put down cardboard instead of landscape fabric and then put mulch on top, and that was very good at getting rid of a lot of uncontrolled ground cover that was not taken care of for the past few years from the previous owner. The idea is to put back flowers eventually, but we have so much to do. We're just gonna top up on mulch right now, and a couple of spots put cardboard back on again for some extra weedy spots that poked up, and then maybe Mom will come and fix all my problems. My mom's such a good gardener. She has a beautiful garden, and I am not there yet. Better? It's so not efficient. Although we don't have a garden bed, I did also start some seedlings this year. Basil here, a couple of peppers, tomatoes. Steph tried to grow some chilies last year, and their teeny little chilies came out, but they died. I don't know if, oh, but I heard chilies can come back. I got a tomato plant, like a baby one, that's been growing pretty well. I mean, it's growing taller, but I don't need it to grow taller. I need it to grow tomatoes. Although we can't maintain a garden, at least maybe we can get some little plants going. So after I get these going, I need to start on, I want some outdoor cushions for my seating, and I went to the fabric store. I managed to find like the perfect retro green striped outdoor cushion, because at first I was going to use the red stripe fabric from the Breakfast Nook, but I was like, okay, let's just go to the fabric store and see what I find. And I stumbled across this fabric and I was like, oh, okay, it's perfect. I guess I gotta get it. So then I got that instead. And I'm just collecting fabric at this point. But the fabric is super plasticky and thick since it's proper outdoor fabric. I hope it'll be okay with my sewing machine. I'll find out. And then Steph's gonna work on the fence today with the neighbor. If anybody's wondering why there's so many car tires in our house, it's because Steph started drifting. Usually there's more. A couple of years ago now, you go through tires like crazy. It's a expensive sport, but he's so happy when he does it. He's never had a place that he could just park all these cars and stuff, and I'm just so happy for him. And that's also why there's a car in our backyard. There's cars everywhere in our house. When I said no car parts allowed in my shed,
I mean, that was just temporary. It was just temporary.
I just made a tester cushion cover, and it could not have gone more perfectly. And it was super simple. I made these no zipper envelope box cushion covers, followed a super simple tutorial. This outdoor fabric is so crunchy and thick, but my sewing machine is handling it so far. My needle must be, I'll have to get rid of this needle after I'm done. I added Velcros to it at the end and bias tape so that I don't have to work really hard to fold over the edges, especially with outdoor fabric. It's just so thick. So then I use bias tape to finish the raw edge. Look how store-bought this looks. It's perfect. I'm so happy. I ran to the fabric store. They had Velcro in the same color, well, almost the same color. Bias tape, like, come on. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Now I just have to do 5 more. So I cut one long rectangle with seam allowance on each side. I then finish each raw edge with bias tape. I wrap the cushion in it, right sides up and sew the side seams together. Then you open up a corner, and depending on the depth of your cushion, mine is 1 inch, I stitched along, and because this piece is a striped piece of fabric, it was super helpful. I followed just the patterning of the stripe to make a straight 1 inch line, which is the thickness of my cushion, to create these little corners, and popped it in, and that's it. Removable, washable cushion covers with no zipper. Yay! Was this up or down? Oh yes, opens inwards. And there's an engine in the way. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself for what we've done, because through all the rainfall, all the crazy weather, this shed is totally dry on the inside. The roof deck is dry, the OSB sheathing is dry. It doesn't smell like anything but fresh, dry wood in here. And I was so worried. But then I started looking at other people's sheds, and I was like, I don't think I need to worry as much as I thought I needed to. Now, the deck, I'm so excited because I officially have a proper dining setup that I'm gonna open up with you guys. So pretty. Yeah. So I'd say the stain took very well. Sorry. Sorry, Bubsy. There are some spots that aren't very even where I put too much on, but because this deck is so thirsty, I think it actually needs another coat. It's looking like nothing really happened. Go ahead, sir. Please, walk into my shot. Sun is just really a lot. I'm going to pre-treat these. This is the tip of the umbrella. This table over here was article as well, is article. It weathered over time nicely, and I sanded it and stained it this year. And I thought, while I still have the stain out, I might as well protect this. When I saw this tabletop, was so stinking excited. It matches my shed. It's the same cool green tone, leaning a little blue turquoise. It might even be like within the same family as my roof. I mean, if you can tell, I really like green. This is heavy duty outdoor material. I don't have to cover it. I am so precious about my outdoor furniture. I try to cover everything, but it's kind of a chore to take things off every single time you want to use it. So it's so nice that I have a set of chairs and a table that I could just leave out, because I still don't have dining chairs inside the house. If I need to double up these as dining chairs, I just move them inside in the winter and I have dining chairs. So pretty. Holy. Thank you to Article for partnering with me once again, from carrying me over from my apartment to my home and helping me find the perfect outdoor patio set. I'll link everything below for everything that I mentioned in this video for you to get your own. If you guys want to hear more updates around the house, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and you can find me at Letitia Q on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.